Okay, start sharing. Start sharing.
Why does it not give me share screen?
Yeah. There.
Share
That
sound.
one.
Why does it? Oh, it does that thing. Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think when we are trying to share the screen, it's somehow just showing it's loading and it's not letting us share the screen. So in the meantime, we can just walk you over the main categories.
Actually,
that
just
are there.
give me one. I think it's because the share sound. So I'll just not do the sound and walk you guys through the rest of the slide deck. 1 second. We'll be out for like 10 seconds and we'll be back. Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, it did work. Do you see my screen? Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's start.
It's recording, right?
It is.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, it is recording.
Hmm.
You guys still there, right? Just one last audio confirmation because we can't.
Yes.
Hey, I don't think we can still hear the volume of the video.
Oh, you cannot hear?
No, but no.
Okay, no worries. So we'll just go through the slide deck. So this year's theme is, and obviously we'll share the slide deck with you all, and all of these links are embedded. So you can watch these videos. So this year's theme is show your voice. And actually this video was supposed to be about introducing what show your voice means and how it can be interpreted and all of that. And just for your information, I've also pasted the link if your child or children are interested in suggesting next year's or future themes, then there's a link where you can go and suggest a theme, and everything is voted on, and then the most popular theme is selected for the next year. So just wanted to let you guys know that you can participate in this theme selection process. Okay, so now moving on. Okay, so basically, if you guys are aware how we did it last time and the year before that, pretty much 2020, 2021, and this year as well, it's all going to be virtual. So there's going to be a virtual entry form that your child needs to fill, attach the relevant files, and then hit submit, right? And then across those 6 divisions, 6 categories: dance, film, literature, music, composition, photography, and visual arts. And across 4 grade divisions: kindergarten to 2nd grade, 3rd to 5th, 6th to 8th. And then there's a special artist division within each of those grade categories. Please note that the highlighted text means our 6th graders will compete as middle schoolers, basically, because 6 to 8 is the definition of the middle school section.
And just wanted to add one more thing. So let's say if your child is participating in the special artistic division, so even that one has the categories like primary, kinder to 2, intermediate 3 to 5th, and then 6th grade would compete in the middle school. So just want to clarify that too.
Okay. Okay, now this is the important slide. All the entries must be submitted by November 8th. So pretty much the same timeline as last year. And that is ample amount of time for your kid to, go through the thought process, ideate, and obviously produce the work of art. And then we will, last year we couldn't do it, but I have actually created a link, so you can actually go and click on that link and see everything for last year, and I have included that link in the deck. So basically, this year as well, we'll want to do a virtual exhibition. We'll create a link which will basically go through each of those 6 categories, and you can browse, select, self-serve yourself based on what you really want to see. And in the past days, we used to do a full-fledged, like 2 days exhibition in the MUR, and first day was parents and family could come in. Second day was all judges. But obviously, since COVID, everything has gone virtual, and so has our exhibition. And then we will send out the award announcement through email as well, and also post it in Parent Square. So, we take a couple of weeks after the deadline to announce the awards. So once at the school level we announce our winners, only the first winner, who are called the Award of Excellence, they proceed to the district level, and we come under the 6th district. And obviously then they compete with other schools from other districts, and the winners go to state and then national. I think we've gone up all the way up to the state for like 2 to 3 years in a row, and hopefully this year is the first time we'll make it to the nationals as well. Okay, anything to add?
Yeah, that's good. And just wanted to add to this that till now, Johnson, it was the only school who used to participate in the National Reflections program. But this year, I think we have another school in the Milpitas Unified School District who is participating. So we might want to be looking at the deadlines real closely, because I'm not sure, like, in previous years, we were able to kind of, move the deadline a little bit here and there, because parents requested us that if we can, just move it to the next week or something. So this year, let's stick to the deadline, because since there's another school, so we will be submitting all the entries to our Milpitas Council officer. Usually we used to go and submit it to the 6th district directly, but this year it will be like, it will go to the council and then to the 6th district. So deadline, please make sure it's important, and let's stick to the deadline.
Yep. Yeah, as Sonal said, up till now we had the luxury of playing with the deadline, but now given that there is another school in the mix, I don't think we'll have that luxury anymore. So November 8th is November 8th. Please, try to stick to it. And feel free to interject with any questions.
Yeah, sure. If you have any questions, please unmute yourself and just go ahead and ask us.
Okay, so same thing over here. District user gets a certificate and we'll organize our. Oh yeah, the last bullet item, which we'll try to bring back this year, is we'll have an awards night sometime in December. We'll send out the announcement between November 8th and December.
And we'll have to actually check with Mrs. Arumino and also our PTA how it will be. Hopefully things will be okay and we should be able to do an in-person awards night. But yeah, let's keep that one, because we have like 2 or 3 months, and you know how winter season is. So hopefully we should be able to do it.
Okay, rules, basic rules. First and foremost, it should be an original work of the student, right? And we've had some unfortunate incidents in the past where the parents, family help, and it is sometimes you would think that you are doing it just merely to help your child, but it actually doesn't help in the longer process, because the judges are and we've had pretty much the same panel for the last 6 years. So they have become really experts at figuring out if somebody got help or not. That's beside the point, but what's more important is to encourage the kid to and the student to really think about what he or she is trying to do, and try to be genuine and original in their thoughts and the production coming out as the creative production, right? So that is one point. Please encourage you can always help them with cues and just general casual discussion about the topic, but don't give any material help like actually doing the drawing or helping them take the picture or helping them play the music or write the text, right? So that's where the originality is lost, right? And it's very easy and it's very evident in the output. That's number one. Number two is the artist statement is actually very important as well, right? So along with the work of art, it's very important to have the artist statement. Those who you participated in the past events must know the importance of that, right? Because sometimes these topics are very abstract, and the art work is also very abstract. So it's very important that the artist is able to communicate what they're trying to communicate through their work of art in a written statement as well. And it must not exceed 100 words.
I think you accidentally put 10. Oh, sorry.
No, minimum.
Oh,
yeah. Minimum is 10 and maximum 100. Use of copyrighted, obviously, material is prohibited. And then there is this link to the virtual student entry form, which will be available to you as part of this PowerPoint. You click on it, and then it takes you to the form, which most of you, if not all, are pretty familiar with. And then I've put the link to the general rules as well. Last but not the least, please do not put, or your child must not put their name on their output, because that basically disqualifies the entry. So this is the special artist division rule, and we've had participants in this for pretty much all of last 3-4 years. So they're not judged along with the other great entries, but they're recognized and awarded prizes as part of this special artist division. And use of adaptive technology is allowed. And then, but the originality clause is still there, right? But a little bit more assistance may be provided by an adult. Okay, so this is the review criteria across 3 criteria, like interpretation, how the artist is interpreting the thought and the theme. Show your voice. Creativity, obviously, how creative they are in transforming their interpretation into a work of art. And then the technical skill, right? So the artist statement is also important, and that is basically applied to number 1, as it says, right?
So basically, interpretation you can consider as the most important, because no matter how good the artwork is, everything is good, but if it's not interpreted well according to the theme, then it might, not be, in the top ones to be selected by the judges. So make sure your child is understanding what the theme is and interpreting it well, and then, working on any of the categories.
Any questions? Okay, you guys there, right? I hope so.
Are you guys there? We can't hear anybody. Okay, awesome. Because I think most of you have been through this, so I think it's just, just kind of brushing up things. So you guys all know pretty much everything. So yeah,
rules by category is good. So the following set of slides is basically for each of those 6 categories. We try to detail out the rules. So dance choreography, and at the bottom of the slide deck, there's a link to the full-fledged, rule for each category, right? And they have actually changed or reduced the number of formats that are supported or you can submit in. So just make sure that whichever category your child is participating in addition to the slides, please also just go and check for yourself the actual rules, because they may be modifying that. So the slides may be a little out of sync. So this is the film production, animation, narrative, documentary. The entrant must be a director, screenwriter, or they may not, or it's not mandatory that they are actually, participating or playing a role in the video. And there's size and format limit. So all the storyboarding, editing, screenwriting, director, all of that must be the student. So the literature is also one of our, I think it's the 3rd most popular category.
Actually, the 2nd most
second,
popular after visual arts. Yeah.
Not photography?
That comes 3rd.
Okay, that comes 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
So literature is one of our more popular ones. Accepted form of fiction, non-fiction, prose, poetry, drama, playwright, all of those things. Please heed to the limits, 2,000 words limit, handwritten or type. Just take a picture of the output and then send us the picture, or send us the Word document, for instance. And obviously, when it was not virtual, then you could have just turned in a hard copy, or something which is stored in a CD or a USB drive. Music composition, again, copyrighted material is prohibited. They may be the performer, but it's not required that they are the performer, right? They could. What's more important is they are composing, and it's a original composition. That's the most important thing. Again, send us the. They've again reduced the number of formats that are supported. They used to have more formats, but right this year it's just MP3 and WAV. The last one does not apply anymore because it's all virtual. So the CD USB is not applicable.
Oh, sorry, I have a question on the notation. So is there any, so this is basically the musical notes, I guess, on the,
Yeah.
Is there any sheet or some standard sheet on which they can write the musical notes? Or I'm just wondering, how is this submitted?
Yeah, so it could be any sheet that you have. It's not, they don't provide like a standard sheet or template to go with it. Like in the past, students have just put it on a paper, took a picture, or sent us the actual copy of it.
Okay, I see. So if we just download one of these, I mean, on the net, there are lots of these empty you know, a score,
Right.
scores on which you can just draw the notes on pencil. That's enough.
Absolutely.
That should be
Absolutely.
fine.
That should be fine. As long as you can turn in a electronic copy of it, take a picture or send us the document, then that should suffice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, same. This is, you said the number 3 popular, right?
Yeah, that's number 3 popular.
So
Yeah.
again, please make sure that you are adhering to the limits, both pixel, DPI, and then again, the accepted file formats have been reduced to just 3. They used to have GIF as well. Obviously, because it's all virtual, the all the clauses with respect to matting and framing do not apply.
So one thing that I want to add to photography is please make sure when you're taking picture, the photograph is not framed. So please do not put inside a frame and take a picture. It should be just like a plain photograph, take a picture and then turn it in. Because if it's framed, it'll automatically disqualify the submission.
Okay, this is by far the most popular category. 2D, 3D art, sculpture, everything is allowed. Dimensions, again, please stick to the that are prescribed, and that's pretty much it. Again, please take 5 minutes and review the rules of the category that your child is going to be participating in. Some links over there, so please, there's plenty information about reflections online, but I have put in the links that are most relevant for us, especially around rules. And obviously, we are here. If you have any questions, follow-up questions with respect to rules, then just shoot us an email.
Hey Vishnu, this is Usha. I had a quick question. For visual arts, is sketching also one of the allowed?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think I didn't see that. Maybe
It is. Sketching is definitely architecture, collages.
Yes, it is included.
It is drawing.
Yes, yeah.
drawing.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
drawing is there. Yeah.
That helps. Thank you.
Yeah. Again, if you don't take away anything from this meeting, just 3 things. November 8th, the virtual form. And if any question, just send an email to that Gmail that I put. And this I took from a footnote that I saw, which is kind of important. When you are submitting the form, don't use the school email address. The student needs to use their personal email or parent guardian email to fill out the virtual student entry form. Don't use the Milpitas Unified School District address or and they have to click the submit box, right? You need to get that confirmation email from Google Forms to be assured that you have actually submitted.
Yeah, because sometimes it happens, you think that you have submitted and you don't get that confirmation and we do not receive the entry. And then it kind of creates a little confusion. So please make sure you hit that button and get confirmation. And another request is when you're filling out the form with all your information like email and phone numbers, please make sure it's like clearly written, because sometimes we have difficulties reading the exact email address, and then accidentally we put let's say I instead of E or something. So please make sure it's like clearly written, especially the email addresses and the phone numbers.
Okay, looking back, a little bit of I know we didn't do justice by not holding a virtual exhibition, but something, and this should also give you an idea as to how your child could approach reflections. So we put like the first winners of the visual category and then photography, and you can see the the artist statement and how they interpreted. The last year topic was "I will change the world by." So maybe 20 seconds each slide, and then we'll move to the next slide. And there was supposed to be background music for this, but obviously Zoom didn't cooperate. Yeah, this is a sketching, Usha, I think you're asking.
Yes, yeah.
This is photography, previous one as well. And if you are interested in going through the entire set of entries, that link, you click on it and you can browse all the entries. And last but not the least, please make a donation to PTA if you've not already done the annual contribution. And that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. And if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to send those to us in an email, or just send it us, call us, WhatsApp us. We're here.
All right, thank you guys. So if you guys do not have any question, I think we are done, and we'll put the recording on the PTA website, so you can always watch it again. And if you have any questions, as Vishnu said, please send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to help you.
Thank you so much. This was helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, Vishnu. So, thank you.
Shreya, do you have a question?
No, I just, no
Okay.
question. Thank you for your time. Yeah.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Bye.
Thank
Have
you,
a good night.
guys.